baby, don't distract me. I'm a goner, I lost her. Like, why the hell you wanna play me that way? You're bad, babe. You double-faced entendre. Life goes on and 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 on. On and 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 on. On and 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 on. On and 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 on. Babe, you best believe it. I'ma rip you up to pieces. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll light this place on fire. I want it, but baby, at least I'm honest. I get tired of explaining as these seasons keep on changing. Life goes on and 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 on. Yeah, 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 yeah. On and 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 on. Yeah, 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 yeah. On and 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 on. Yeah, 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 yeah. On and 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 on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Work all day and then I wake up. Work all day and then I wake up. Work all day and then I wake up. Work all day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Work all day and then I wake up. Work all day and then I wake up. Work all day and then I wake up. Work all day.
Guys, legends. A new role model. What an inspiration. Didn't know who he was until after he died a few days ago. But I've been looking into the conspiracy that it was a ritual murder sacrifice by the Illuminati. We're gonna get deep into it, deep down the rabbit hole. So deep. On TikTok, on YouTube, we're gonna get down to what really happened. But he was dope. Can't get a bunch of his songs out of my head. And funny too, he was on all these podcasts, he was hilarious. Didn't know who he was until after he died in a helicopter crash in Brazil a few days ago. But legend, he has recorded 20 documentaries and hasn't had a chance to release any of them. Oliver Tree from California died at like 32, helicopter crash. Here's the helicopter crash. Warning, distressing content. Helicopter seen plunging to the ground in crash that killed Oliver Tree. Another crash into another helicopter.
Mano, na moral, nunca mais vou esquecer da cena desse
And landed in an electric car parking lot.
Explodiu não, pai, bateu um no outro.
And his body was so burnt up they could barely even identify him. On a world tour just started. So sad. The legends go too soon. Don't the legends get taken from us too soon? This guy was the greatest artist of our time, a visionary. Changed my life. You guys ready for the rabbit hole? Where's my sound effects? You guys ready for the rabbit hole? 18,000 likes. Rob Dyrdek, the skateboarder? They don't look anything alike. This is the most retarded thing I've ever seen. 18,000 likes? What? He's a clone of Rob Dyrdek? It's clearly not Rob Dyrdek. What the hell is this? Are you ready for this rabbit hole, Goyam? Crazy. All these videos, look, this one's got 9,000 likes. Prior to his death, Oliver Tree made an Antarctica documentary. and talked about alleged alien bases. Uh-oh.
Research, which is the alien bases.
We saw a UAP.
So this is one of the things I came here to research, which is the alien bases.
We saw a UAP.
UAPs, we've seen UFOs, we've
Yeah.
seen a wider range of things. We've seen ones that were oblongato, very long, more like a missile. And we've seen
What's so
ones that are
funny
more
about this guy
circular.
is you never know if he's actually being serious or not, or if it's a bit. I like that. He doesn't have a very good singing voice. He can write some rhymes and some melodies and some beats, but he dresses up like a fool. He goes viral and gets famous by acting crazy. He says that.
Traditional, standard, kind of boring, textbook stuff.
The aliens
We've seen a
snipe
wide
them.
array of
Words, a lot of words.
Those are rare.
I'm always
They
watching.
killed Rob Spread, Big Black, too.
Oh yeah, they work their way down. They finally.
He was a
dig hole.
unique artist.
The way they go, that water drains down, and sometimes you see them shooting out the sides of these big chunks. I've been keeping my eyes pretty wide open, and I've been looking.
We saw it one time. It was absolutely stunning.
I'm on a rifle team with the military.
Me too.
I'm pretty good at ranging. Looking at things. And like I say, just look at the stuff
Great
you
unique
know.
artist, for fuck's sakes. How
Likes of
you
it.
basic bitch? Are you basic bitch? Okay, we're gonna play another one, a song. You guys want to say that he wasn't dope? You want to say that he wasn't dope and artistic and funny? You could be a hater. I don't care. You can hate. But life goes on. This is his most famous song. It's not his best, though. I'll play his best and my favorite after this, probably. But you'll see.
Don't remind me, I'm minding my own damn business. Don't try to find me, I'm better left alone than in this. It doesn't surprise me. Do you really think that I could care if you really don't like me? Find somebody else, it could be anyone else.
He directed this video, too. Look at the cinematography.
I don't ever wanna see you and
He's a genius.
you again. One thing, when you're angry, you're a jerk, and then you treat me like a worth nothing. I don't ever wanna see you and
This is actually a remix of the song, and his voice is pitched up. Joy Baxley. I think I heard this song before. I just didn't put it together with who was. I probably just heard it, didn't know who put it out.
Don't remind me, I'm minding my own damn business. Don't
Your
try to
4-year-old daughter?
find me.
Yeah, my daughter's like it too. Trap, TikTok, joy, music. What's funny is he says that his other song, Life Goes On, he says it sucks ass. He's like, it's awful. I can't listen to it. I hate it. This is the original that they sped up. Here's the original version real quick. And then I'll play the arguably, I think, the best one.
You don't want me.
Yeah, he ripped into Ethan Klein, Amalek. Yeah, I got a clip of them in a second.
Call me good for nothing.
He's
Straight
funny.
to my
He
face.
clowned on Logan Paul. He goes on all these popular podcasts and just is hilarious and just roasts these guys.
You say you don't need me. You call me good for nothing. A waste of space. Don't remind me. I'm minding my own damn business. Don't try to find me. I'm better left alone than in this. It doesn't surprise me.
Although he might be Jewish, I'm not sure. Nickel is his last name. Maybe Nickelberg. He's got quite a beat on. I know every word to every one of his songs. Didn't know who he was last week, and I learned every single word to every song. Over again. Okay. Turn on the power chats. Oh my God, I forgot about power chats. Thank you. Powerchat.live. No more news. I haven't heard this one. All right, hold on. All right. Before we do another music break, let's go to the conspiracy. Where's the conspiracies? Here we go. Here's the top TikTok conspiracies.
Tree passed. He said that he and his expedition in Antarctica.
Handsome Truth sent $5. It's about time Adam goes down a rabbit. Now I'm just waiting for the end bombs and then I'm all in.
Did that show on the screen? I missed it, but that's funny. Yeah, we're going deep. This one's, auto hoax.
It's about time Adam goes down a rabbit.
Auto
now
hoax.
I'm just waiting for the end bombs and then I'm all in.
Oh, I don't know what you mean by that. I don't get it.
Found Agartha, the inner Middle Earth. What is happening? Listen to this portion of the leaked documentary. Look at what he says about this. All right, listen to this, y'all.
Which enters into what we are almost 99% sure is an entry point to Agartha.
Agartha, inner Earth.
This underground civilization said
Inner Earth?
the Earth's core was discovered by one of Christopher Columbus's dismantled cronies.
He thinks they found it.
Shepherd County allegedly led an
Look at his ears.
13 miles into this exact Antarctic snow cave on the night of April 30th, 1886.
This is what he showed.
A mythical subterranean kingdom inhabited by enlightened lizard-like beings. Today, the so-called
They're the aliens.
AKA Agartha is rumored to be a preferred vacation destination for the global elites.
Thinks they found it. And the elites are there. And this video is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. There's no evidence to suggest
He was about
that
to
he
disclose. He was disclosing.
These are his words in the documentary. And it's been long rumored that Antarctica has all kinds of crazy weird things.
He was about to expose the alien
entry
hybrid
points to the
Nephilim
middle of the
secrets.
Earth. What do you guys think?
I think
2 weeks before Oliver Tree passed, he said that he and his ex.
Oh my gosh.
Handsome Truth sent $5. Adam. Capital Green, get it? So forgetful tonight. Are you Rasta Jesusing tonight?
No, I'm Oliver Anthony mixed with Thor. You see it? See the resemblance? Here. Does this look like pagan LARPing to you? Does this look like a pagan sunglasses to you? E-Crusaders? You're just not you're just like artists. You're a bunch of losers. You're just not artists like me and Oliver. The Oliver Tree said elites were coming after him. 15,000 likes on TikTok? Oh boy.
Were after him right before his passing.
Who's this? What's this? Her account name? Joey Sparkle Shine. So some lesbian TikToker looks like.
Tree was trying to tell us the elites were after him right before his passing, allegedly. Just weeks before his passing, he ended up leaving his record label very publicly as they pulled all support for him, and nobody quite knows why. Listen to what he has to say about his record label and going solo. Listen to this, y'all.
My album is no longer coming out.
They shelved
Love
it.
You Madly, Hate You Badly is officially canceled.
No reason.
Parting ways with Atlantic Records. Behind the scenes has been nothing short of a nightmare.
Says a nightmare.
No marketing budgets for music videos. No digital ads.
They pulled support.
Nobody really cares in the building, it seems like. I made a lot of money for Atlantic
Who did he make mad?
I seem to remember that.
Made somebody mad. Then as he breaks free, becomes independent, he's just starting his first ever world tour solo, and suddenly he's just gone. Now we have no evidence of this, but many people are screaming foul play and they're saying something doesn't seem right about this. Not to mention in his music and his art, he was calling out the elites a lot. And with all the signs we've seen in his videos that look like he's warning us of what's about to happen, people are saying, is something more going on? What do you guys think? Oliver Tree was trying to tell us the elites were after him right before his passing.
What do you think about this?
Interestingly enough, Kobe Bryant did a
3,000 likes on TikTok.
So the details surrounding Oliver Tree's death are just too crazy to be a coincidence. Bear with me on this. A lot of the information I'm going to relay actually comes from content creator Connecting Consciousness. So most of you know rap artist Oliver Tree passed away in a helicopter crash when his helicopter collided with another helicopter. Tragically, no one survived. And just 2 months before Oliver Tree's tragic helicopter crash, he shared the plans he had for his money after he was no longer with us. Interesting. But to start, I'm going to connect it to another helicopter crash. 333 weeks ago, we lost Kobe Bryant in a helicopter crash. And before that, interestingly enough, Kobe Bryant did a commercial for Call of Duty Black Ops that also included a helicopter crash. So pay attention to the three. Oliver Tree was just about to reach 3.3 million followers on Instagram and was just 2 weeks away from turning 33. Also in the helicopter was content creator Gasper Prim, also known as Gaspy. On Gaspy's YouTube page, you can find a short documentary that includes crashes, but in the background of one of those crashes, you see the number 614. This is the exact date of the crash that Oliver Tree and Gaspy lost their lives. Oliver Tree also just posted his 126th post, 126. Kobe's crash happened on 126. 126. Also, Oliver Tree had claimed to have been approached by the industry reps or the Illuminati, but refused to do what they asked. But in one of Oliver Tree's songs titled Hurt, he does have lyrics stating that he did indeed sell his soul. Like I said, a lot of coincidences, but let me know what you think. So the details surrounding Oliver Tree's death are just too crazy to be.
If he sold his soul, then why did they kill him? Because he sold his soul, but he was going to get it back and turn to Jesus and expose the Nephilim Illuminati shapeshifters? Oh my gosh. This shit just got so real. 13,000 likes from TikTok. Let's see this one.
Theory that's currently going around.
This guy looks very credible.
The Oliver Tree conspiracy theory that's currently going around right now on the internet with Atlantic Records and his passing overall is honestly not as far-fetched as I initially thought it would be, because I was always suspicious about his passing. Like, how do two helicopters just collide in midair? It just doesn't make any sense. It was always suspicious to me, but now all these conspiracy theories are coming out, and like I said, it's not too far-fetched. Initially, I was thinking he's a 32-year-old, you know, he's been out of his musical prime for a couple of years now. What would the motive even possibly look like? What would it be? But watching these in-depth videos on Oliver Tree, his passing, and what he was saying a couple of weeks, even days before he just randomly passed away.
People don't appreciate a great artist until after they die. And I never knew who this guy was, and now he's my favorite musician of all time history. Funny how things work, right? Hilarious.
It all backtracks to Atlantic Records, and if you think about it, what they were saying in these videos, it just connects the dots. They're all backtracking each other, and it all aligns together. Like, Atlantic Records has had this happen, and they were making conspiracy theories about the other rappers who passed away in Atlantic Records. I keep seeing these videos more and more every single day, and it's just like it keeps adding up. It keeps giving more information, and these conspiracy theory videos are so well put together. It blows my mind how talented the conspiracy theory people are. How do y'all find this information? Seriously, like, people are backtracking years to find this information. It blows my mind. Like, the people who do the conspiracy theory crap is actually so talented. It's unbelievable. You know, may not be true, but still. The Oliver Tree conspiracy theory that's currently going around right now on the internet with Atlantic Records and his passing overall.
Why is his voice sped up like that? I've never seen that before. Oliver Tree has quickly begun to resurface of him predicting his own death. No way. He knew.
Easy. I'm on to the next. I get bored easy. I'm on to the next thing. I want to explore more things. I don't really like to
I have ADD too. I'm just like Oliver Tree.
Just do one thing. I feel bored very easily. And I think when I created the Oliver Tree project, my biggest fear was to be pigeonholed and expected to do one thing and one sound and recreate it over and over, because I am an actual
His haircut
artist.
looks stupid.
I write every lyric, every melody. I produce the music. I direct and write the videos. I produce the videos. I'm very hands-on. I want to make
total independent genius, self-made millionaire.
Styles that I can explore
former
gives me so much
druggie.
Excitement and freedom. So I think when you take all these different things that I grew up loving and different characters and
was a
things that are within myself, and I kind of pull them to life, I find that it makes things more interesting and makes me hungry to make more things.
Professional
and not feel like I'm burnt out and just
drug addict, EDM DJ,
like, I want to move to the next thing. And
turned
in the context
greatest
of
artist
the way
of
I
all
present
time,
myself,
self-made
the way I
millionaire.
look, having
From
something so
California.
wildly different. None of the music
American
makes
dream.
sense that a guy who looks like me would be singing it. So it is actually great because you can have any random different style. And since I look not like anyone who would sing any of them, it actually makes
You guys
a lot
like
of
my
sense.
new style?
And the content.
I think I might wear this every show from now on. Or just start a new show. I'm just going to start an Oliver Tree fan page show. Isn't it weird that Oliver Tree goes on a podcast and states that the US government used his songs for torture techniques on people? He dies shortly after. That is a bit odd. You guys think so?
About 2 years ago, the U.S. government was using my music to actually use... Actually, the word got back to me, so about 2 years ago, the U.S. government was using my music to actually use torture techniques on people. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I wish I could say.
Which one?
All of them. This one specifically, so Life Goes On was one, and then Miss You, and then there was Alien Boy and Hurt. Actually, the word got back to me, so about 2 years ago...
so good that they use it for torture. True. That's why they took him out. He exposed their torture program. Their top secret, Oliver Anthony. Relax, don't do it. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills and I'm going to get like a message downloaded from this guy. I feel like it's already happened. This is what Oliver Tree was talking about before he passed. Was he getting too close to the truth?
Imagine the shit these guys at Lockheed Martin are doing. You can't even begin to imagine the shit these guys at Lockheed Martin are doing.
I mean, are we in danger?
Oh, yeah.
Are you in danger?
Very much so.
Do you have an exit plan?
We know who runs the music
Why
industry.
do you think Musk is building a fucking rocket ship? It's not for fucking interest of keeping humanity alive other than him and his little grubby buddies. So me and Zuck, we both build bunkers.
So true.
He did his in Kauai. Let's not forget when I made Goosebumps by Travis Scott, okay?
That's you.
What? He made a Travis
Humble
Scott
by Kendrick.
song?
Why, I produced some of the drums.
What? I didn't know that. He made other guys?
You can't even begin
he
to
writes
imagine
the
the
songs
shit
for
these
the
guys
black
at Lockheed
guys.
Martin
That's
are
how
doing.
good he is.
I mean, are we in danger?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oliver Tree took helicopters everywhere, even if it was 30 minutes away in his car. Helicopters are dangerous and super sketch, especially in third world countries. My other hero, Kobe Bryant, got ritually sacrificed by the Illuminati in a helicopter. Another icon. Kobe Bryant. Two icons. Death by airplane. Oliver Tree was on Danny Duncan's podcast a few months ago talking about how every time he gets on a plane or helicopter, he starts throwing up blood from having a bad feeling. No way. He was having premonitions. That's how high level aura he had. He was like Final Destination premonitions of his death. Wait till you see videos. He has a video called I'm Gone that hits different now that he's gone and all.
On the runway and I start projecting. I flew in the airplane and or they're taking off on the runway and I start projectile vomiting blood. It's black when it comes out of you usually because it's like travels through your body and your organs and it was fully this brown and black.
Did the plane turn around or no?
The plane was on the runway. It turns around, they're like, we have an ambulance waiting for you. And I was like, I can't, I got to get the next. They're like, you can either get in the ambulance or cancel your flight or.
Sounds like he's just saying he was sick.
I was like, what the fuck kind of rule is this?
He was sick. Not that every time. Did he say every time? Okay. 51,000 views on this retard. Resurface interview of Oliver Tree has quickly started to go viral of him predicting his own death after he passed away from a helicopter crash at 32 years of age in Brazil. He says, I honestly don't think I will make it to C40. I travel by helicopter a lot. No way.
So I think we both know what you should do. Go. The album Ugly is Beautiful just came out, so.
That's my new motto. That's my new motto that I live by. I might get it tattooed, actually. What was that again? I forgot. What was it? I forgot. Motto is my...
I had a highly unlikely coincidence happen relating to him the day he no joke. Weirded me been getting into his music all.
I didn't hear anything you said. But this is my new motto that I live by. Right here.
Know what you should do. I think we both know what you should do. Go give that thing a listen. Come on back. It just came out, so I think we both know what you should do. Go give that thing a listen. Come on back. Do a little shimmy shimmy. I'll be waiting right here. You can also listen to it on silence. So the album Ugly is Beautiful just came out, so I think we both from my video Bury Me Alive.
Isn't that so true? Isn't that so? That's like a Christian value, right? Ugly is beautiful. Weak slaves. The last will be first. Isn't that beautiful?
It's ages 2 to 6. It's mostly younger kids.
Where does he say this?
To the references when we're mixing. This is the type of guy that can wear anything. Jackson is king. Jackson with the X. You're dope. Thank you, man. Moment of silence for the makeup artist. Yeah. Well, that's what.
Where does he say he travels by plane? Come on.
6. It's mostly younger kids. Cost of $6. I'm really proud of it. Who actually listens to this? It's a good question. Basically, my demographic is ages 2 to 6. It's mostly younger kids, TikTok fans. I don't actually listen to it. I only listen to the references when we're mixing it down and recording it, but beyond that, not even me, man. Not even me. This is the type of guy that can wear anything and still look good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jackson is king. Jackson with the X. This thing f***ing dope. I came up with this in a dream.
Oh, sick.
Let's just get right to it. So I'm going to be reading comments from my video Bury Me Alive.
Actually says this. I feel like this is a lie. 2.7 thousand likes. I did not hear him say that, but I skipped around a lot. Okay, Antarctica. Let's close this too. Hold on. Whoa. All right, music break. Let's do a music break for Hurt. Where's Hurt? Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see this.
Dramatic and deadly descent captured on security camera. This footage, according to Brazilian first responders, showing the harrowing moments one chopper plummeted to the ground after colliding with another helicopter over Rio de Janeiro. Flames and plumes of black smoke pouring into the sky. There was a huge boom, this woman says. This man says he saw one chopper on fire and a man jumping out of another. The Rio Fire Department reporting 6 people found dead. American singer and comedian Oliver Tree among the list of passengers, according to police, though they have not been able to identify any of the bodies yet. Tree was in Rio as part of his solo world tour.
Toasted.
The artist was known for his eccentric style and absurdist internet humor, with almost 20 million followers on TikTok. His biggest hit on the platform, 2021's Life Goes On, which has been used in more than 3 million videos. Tonight, an outpouring of tributes for the singer across social media from friends and fellow artists. Tonight, multiple Brazilian authorities, including the Civil Aviation Agency, continue their investigation into the crash. Meanwhile, Tree, in a recent interview, said that in the event of his death, he wanted to donate his wealth to struggling artists through his foundation.
He said that.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Many of you have asked me to cover the death of a singer by the name of Oliver Tree. Now, when most of you ask me to cover things, sometimes I do my best, especially when I have the time to make content.
This is a
which,
call
of course,
for an uprising.
is no.
It popped up in my YouTube algorithm yesterday. I used to follow him a long time ago. He's still on YouTube with 500,000 subs. This has 27,000 views 3 days ago. Mr. Pizza, Satanic Ritual Sacrifice of Oliver Tree. You guys know this dude? Call to an uprising?
No longer, because this channel has been demonetized, and of course the lack of Patreon support and the lack of website support has given me less time to make content. But when somebody usually dies, of course, most of the people subscribed to my channel immediately think of a ritual sacrifice because of the suspicious circumstances
Everything that happens is a
that
satanic
surround
ritual.
a lot of these quote-unquote celebrity deaths. Now, when I was asked to cover this, my first response is, who in the world is Oliver Tree. And then when I took a look at Oliver Tree, I immediately thought it was Weird Al Yankovic, but Oliver Tree is supposedly a musician who had a pretty big following online. Now, I wouldn't do this video for the sake of doing this video if, of course...
He literally writes his own lyrics, does his own beats, performs his own things, directs his own videos. If anybody's an artist, it's this guy, okay? This guy is an actual artist. He's not talented because he's good looking. He's talented because he's ugly and he makes himself look uglier. Okay? And because he's actually talented. I'm sorry. All right. Okay. You never heard of him? Well, let's hear my favorite song. My new favorite song, or it's been go back to Call for an Uprising and hear how this is an Illuminati sacrifice. I got to find out what they did to my hero.
Of course, I didn't come across some things that were super suspicious and a lot of things that tie back in to the stuff that I cover on this channel. Of course, these things that you'll see in this video will remind you once again that to be in the club, you've got to be a member of the club. And if you're going to be sacrificed, usually you are a member of the club. And we know that a lot of these people fake their own deaths and exit the stage. That's something that we all know for fact. We know
That's a possibility too. He wanted to step out of the spotlight, fake his death, become a martyr and a legend and a hero and an icon. Maybe that's what happened.
People like Charlie Kirk exited the stage. These are characters on a world stage. But when you look at somebody like Oliver Tree, the majority of you, just like me, likely have no idea who this guy is. So it's hard to say that the character exited the world stage when there's no real purpose of the character exiting the world stage. When somebody like Charlie Kirk exits the world stage, you see what comes of it. You see the left-right divide and how much more amplified it gets when, of course, they give you narratives of a liberal shooter targeting somebody over free speech who didn't do anything wrong, supposedly, other than give his opinions. But the majority of these people that we see on a world stage, of course, are actors. They're characters. They play into the psychosis that we live in, the American experiment.
Everybody's an actor, guys. You hear that? Everybody. Everybody's an actor. Nobody's real. Most of these people aren't even real people. They're AI. Advanced AI coming from Jerusalem. Fake influencers.
Your thought process for pushing stereotypes and most of the things that we see where people dress a certain way, act a certain way, all based on whoever they feel drawn to on this world stage, right? We can look at movies like The Breakfast Club, where even back then, which of course has been going on for a long time since television has been shoved down society's throats, but movies like The Breakfast Club, where you have the jock and you have the weird girl and you have the pretty girl and you have the bad boy and you have the nerd. These are all stereotypes that they've created where they want to fit you into a formula. And that's what the celebrities serve a major purpose in doing. So that being said, Oliver Tree was somewhat apparently of a celebrity based on what we see from his...
Bro, stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason, bruh. We're stereotype believers. We're stereotype respecters around here, okay? All right.
Followers and over 7 million Instagram followers. Now, I never heard of him, but the story as you hear is that he died.
From Owen Benjamin and Ian Carroll. Is Ian Carroll covering this or is he covering this up? This is the real litmus test. Not if you believe in Charlie Kirk. Not if you believe in Jesus. Where are you? The litmus test is, where are you on the Oliver Tree question? That's all that matters in my world now. Maybe that's all that's ever really mattered, if you think about it.
In a helicopter crash, which immediately, number one, we think of Kobe Bryant. If you didn't see my videos on Kobe Bryant, the predictive programming with the helicopter crash and all the other things involving Kobe Bryant. Of course, the all-seeing eye symbolism as well. You can watch those videos on my website, callfornuprising.com. But those are the similarities we start with, right? Helicopter, death via helicopter. And of course, over the years, we've seen death via supposed suicide. People like Robin Williams or Chester Bennington, where we're supposed to believe that a lot of these guys...
None of those guys were drug addicts and depressed. That's all fake. We know that. Everybody knows that.
Normal lives just off themselves. If you know how this whole thing works, when you're asked to do things, when you're inside of this club and you do not do the things that you're asked to do, this is when ritual sacrifice normally occurs. It's like paying your fees. They'll ask you to do something which would usually be to commit a ritual sacrifice. And if you do not do these things, of course, you then get on the wrong side of the list, so to speak, where you are then likely to be ritually sacrificed by one of your own. So let's take a look at Oliver Tree and who he actually is. He's a singer, songwriter, rapper, producer, and internet personality.
Nickel. We got to ask Eve if Nickel with 2 L's is a Ashkenazi name. And it maybe Eve can break my heart again.
Like from Santa Cruz, California. Again, he had over 7 million Instagram followers. He was a part of Atlantic Records, where he made albums, of course, music albums, Atlantic Records. Currently owned by Warner Music Group, and of course, the majority shareholder is Len Blavatnik. Might as well be Blavatsky, a billionaire businessman of Ukrainian Jewish ethnicity. Why is that important? Well, of course, it's important because who are the ones responsible for really committing satanic ritual sacrifices, right? Because if you read the book,
Jewish sacrifice,
the Zohar, you'll find out that a certain group of people who are completely protected and are the victims in the eyes of the majority of society are the ones, in fact, who practice ritual sacrifice to this day. They were the same ones who were offering up their children to Baal in the Old Testament. So when we look at Oliver Tree, what we're going to look at real fast here.
Wait, did Oliver Tree get sacrificed to Baal? Atlantic Records, like Atlantis? Atlantis? The Atlantean Nordic aliens took out Oliver Tree. Olive tree. It's like from the Bible, the olive tree. Look up the scripture. It fulfills an olive tree scripture. I just fucking know it. He is the messianic olive tree of the apocalypse. Dude, sacrifice to Baal by the Jews? Is that what he was hinting at? Every single time. Dude, this is deep.
Or as fast as I can possibly go, is Oliver Tree, again, and signs and symbols that rule the world, not words nor laws, what Confucius once said, because they reveal themselves through signs and symbols. Now, in videos, we've seen Oliver Tree doing lots of one-eye symbols.
He doesn't have, what about his Baal haircut? His bull Baal haircut? No, that doesn't work.
With his glasses.
One eye in the video? Oh my gosh. The glasses aren't straight. Hold on. Oh my God, am I in the Illuminati now? Is that the initiation ritual? Bruh. One eye confirmed. In the club, confirmed.
Usually his calling card when it comes to showing
Gematria. Dude, call the Gematria guys stat on this. We need a Gematria breakdown on this guy immediately. Call in the numerologists. We need the pros on this.
That he's in the club. He'll tilt his glasses over one eye and have the other eye exposed. A lot of these guys have different ways of doing the all-seeing eye symbolism. Okay, you have the obvious ones that just hold it up, a hand over their eye, or do the 666 over their eye where it's clear as day. And then we'll see people who try to get quirky with it when they put things like this, or do things like this, I should say, with their glasses over their eye.
To expose this. Why is Jake Shields afraid to cover the Oliver Tree conspiracy? Why? Dude, so many influencers are gatekeeping the Oliver Tree ritual murder right now. I am appalled. I am outraged. He was about to expose it all.
I talk about the supermodels on magazine covers.
Yeah, of course Jake Shields knows, but he's not going to expose it because he's part of it. He's in the club too. MMA, trains in Israel, in the club, clearly. Dan Bilzerian, 12% Jewish, club. Case closed.
Put their hair over their eyes, or a lot of women in Hollywood who you would think aren't in the club that really are in the club, that do magazine photo shoots and then conveniently have hair covering one of their eyes. I've covered this many times over the year. We've seen Oliver Tree here. He's doing the devil horn signs. We've seen him doing videos and on some of his album covers, on, of course, the black and white floor, the Masonic imagery. And here again, doing the all-seeing eye symbolism with.
That looked like a crosswalk, bro. That wasn't even like square, checkered. Hold on. Another glasses on awkwardly, like they just fell off. Or he crashed or something. That's the theme, him crashing his scooter. You wouldn't know that because you're not a super fan like me that knows all the lore. You're just some conspiracy guy that's like, oh, what celebrity died? Oh, let's find something with one eye of them and expose and say it's blame the Jews. Every single time.
His glasses, these are separate pictures from the one you just saw. Here he is again doing it, sitting in a chair next to guns on the wall. You can see it clear as day. He's doing the all-seeing eye symbols. And this is where we start to get into what I really want to cover and why I'm doing this video. Because this isn't to get views. Nobody knows what Oliver Tree is. I'm way beyond even attempting to get views. I've been stuck at 548,000 subscribers on this channel since this channel blew up. And it's not because people don't want this content. This channel's obviously been buried. When you're not in the YouTube partner program, you don't get new subs, which I've talked about over the years, which is why I've built out over 90 different channels, which have all been, for the most part, deleted. There's maybe one or two surviving. channels. But the things we're going to talk about here are the things that I wanted to cover. I'm not doing this specifically to talk about some guy who perished supposedly in a plane crash, and again, or a helicopter crash. We don't know for sure if he's dead or not, or the character's dead, but we need to look at some of these things because there's a lot of references to Pizzagate. There's a lot of references to child sacrifice. So we start here, right? The obvious. The pyramid inside of the circle. That is behind him, right? We all know the pyramid. That's the capstone. It's very obvious. Pyramid, again, Illuminati symbolism we see on the back again of the dollar bill, which mentions right on there.
Every conspiracy specialist knows triangle equals Satan and bad. He worked with Travis Scott, who is confirmed satanic, obviously. They all are. They're all in the club. Anybody that you know that's famous, that has any following, or isn't banned from everywhere, definitely everybody on TV or the radio or anything, every one of them is either actors in the Illuminati or part of the secret satanic Nephilim demonic bloodlines. In life, in the world, is a theater.
10 cent, $15.
Thank you, Evans.
This is Adam's natural Jew hair.
Oh, this is my Goy hair, bro. I'm Goy Man. Goy Man. Snap into a Slim Jim with Goy Man. All right. Keep going.
Novus Ordo Seclorum, a new order of the ages. It literally says a new world order on the back of the dollar bill, your currency.
He was a new
and of course,
world
we have
order
the circle, which represents eternity. The circle that we see, obviously, in witchcraft. Most movies you've seen where witchcraft is occurring, you'll notice that there's a gigantic circle drawn out on the floor with a pentagram normally inside of it, where they all sit on the outside of this circle and invoke deities and spirits. So we have that circle. I call it the ritual circle, as well as the pyramid inside of it. And then notice what's in his hand, the red balloons. It couldn't be more obvious, right? He didn't just say, I want to sit here.
Are squares satanic too? Cubes? Oh my God. Every shape is satanic. Can you imagine that? Satan runs the world. Every shape is satanic. Did you guys realize that? Every shape. Squares, circles, triangles, pentagrams, quads, pence, seis, ocho, nueve, every one. 7, satanic. 6, everybody knows about 6. 7, 8, is 8 satanic? 9 is just like 6 inverted, so that's satanic. Okay, let's keep going. What about these balloons? Balloons are satanic, right? What is this like? Is this like COVID? This is code for Illuminati's going to do COVID.
On fire behind me, a pyramid behind me with a circle behind me, and then I want to be holding on to red balloons. Is he paying homage to the movie It? Because, of course, the first thing most people think of when they see red balloons is It the Clown, but most people don't realize the reference to the red balloon and what they're actually trying to tell you, right? So It, obviously, we always see carrying around a red balloon, and what is It always going after in those horror?
Dude, if every single shape is satanic and demonic, then we need Jesus. We need Jesus to save from the demonic shapes. Beowulf, thank you.
Beowulf 914 cents.
Octagons. Oh,
on everyone knows octagons are satanic.
Everyone knows that. That's conspiracy 101. 99 red balloons. A clown with a balloon. Oh, okay. It.
Films. And in the book by Stephen King, he's going after children, trying to kill and sacrifice children. I talked about this recently.
He wants to help children, not sacrifice them. Who is this creepo?
In my video about Dick Van Dyke and how Dick Van Dyke living to be 100, right? And the coding behind the red balloons and that red liquid sauce that they all love to drink. That
the
you think
Illuminati fed him enough adrenochrome. This Dick made it to 100 off Illuminati adrenochrome. No wonder he could dance so good. Dude, you're right. Jake Shields fought inside an octagon. Like, what else do you need to know? Does that not tell you everything you need to know? Jake Shields fought inside an octagon. The UFC is owned by Jews. And there's Zionist propaganda with Trump, who's ran by the Jews. So Jake Shields clearly is an agent of the Jews. I'm just asking questions, though. We're just asking questions. But where is he on the... Everybody, you need to be in the replies of every video and every tweet. Like, what is your position? Every big influencer, what is your position on Oliver Tree? Why aren't you exposing the Oliver Tree conspiracy? That's what we need to all do. Start a hashtag. Hashtag Oliver Tree did not die in a helicopter crash.
Folklore that goes back to vampires, but you don't realize that the origin of vampires actually goes back to what they call the blood libel, when a certain group of people
Pentagon is satanic, obviously. Six-pointed star, pentagram, pentagrams, pentagons, octagons. Everything is satanic. Rectangles. That's all they give us. The rectangles are of Jesus, like the cross it's made out of 2 rectangles. Rectangles are holy.
And involved in ritual sacrifice.
Skunky John says, tree pilled. Yeah. Are you tree pilled? Are you Oliver tree pilled? Exactly. You guys crack me up.
Of children, as I mentioned earlier, that goes back to Baal and happened to be drinking that red liquid sauce, and they still crave.
Yeah, Nate Live. We don't know that it was a ritual sacrifice, but we know. We don't know, but we know. You know, if you guys want me to get real with you, I've been having dreams every single night about Oliver Tree. And I think in a Jungian way, it's like the alternate universe is trying to tell me something. And it's this. Yo, check this out, guys. Tell me. Do I remind you of anybody with this? With this mask? That'll be a new alter ego. Whoa, whoa. My hairline I went from like 20 to 40 right there with the hairline shift. Let's get this nice and white trashy looking. Dude, I might actually cut a Theo Von, Jake Paul, or Logan Paul mohawk. Maybe if I get a mohawk, then I'll start going viral and get clout. A real mohawk. Anybody could get a mohawk and their clout goes up like easy 10 points. Okay, let's hear some more from Call for an Uprising. Okay, I see where things are going. I think we see where things are going, by the way.
That red liquid sauce, which of course, if you're not understanding what I'm saying, it's the red liquid that's inside of your body, just not yours, that of a little child. We've seen this red balloon symbolism with the daughter of or son of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
Bro,
where they put
Oliver
him on a magazine.
How could you? Oliver has red balloons because it's exposing or promoting, I'm not sure, adrenochrome. Obviously, red balloons means blood. Red is blood. Adrenochrome. Clearly, that's why he has balloons. Adrenochrome. When it's my daughter's birthday, I get a bunch of balloons because adrenochrome.
Holding the red balloon. You'll see it in films, horror films, or many films that depict children going missing or being abducted. The red balloon will always surface. And of course, again, this goes back to It. And for those of you that don't know, the story with It, the clown, which again, Stephen King.
They started a theme? They started a theme with
who
it?
writes all of this predictive programming because he's in the occult, not because he's a great writer. All of his books have predictive programming going into movies like Maximum Overdrive. He wasn't writing a story about cars coming to life and running people over. He was obviously foreshadowing the future of autonomous vehicles, which nobody knew about or couldn't even fathom the possibility of in the 1980s. I mean, we can go through Stephen King over and over and over.
Another triangle? I missed the triangle. Dude, I'm just a normie, dude. I'm not like picking up on all the triangles. Sorry. Oliver Tree, olive tree, olive branch, grafted. Yeshua is king. That's so funny. Mitch, you're cracking me up. Olive tree, Oliver tree, olive tree, olive branch, grafted in. Yeshua is king confirmed. Colors are satanic, right? Red obviously is blood, satanic. That's why this is why I have this. This represents the blood of Christ because I am the Goy Shiach, and this is my cape. I am the pagan incarnation of the Goy Shiach. Do you see the resemblance?
again with The Stand and other movies that obviously involve massive pandemics, or just we could stick with It, which again, obviously the most notable thing everyone remembers from It is the clown going after children and carrying around those red balloons. But what most people don't realize is that the book actually ends with all of the children in the story. In order to get rid of It the clown, they all get involved in a gigantic orgy together. Yes, young little children, and they remove that, of course, from the movie because they don't want you to be, catching on too much in this world to what and who these people actually.
That's what the book said. The kids have an orgy to do. I don't remember that part. I feel like I was a kid and I just saw like just the scene of him with the balloon. I was like, oh, I'm scared, and never watched the rest of it. It ends with the kids having an orgy. Is that true? I need a fact check from Eve on that, I think.
So the red balloon represents ritual sacrifice, and of course, that red liquid that is in all of our bodies, although I'd say not all of us, because some of these people, as we know, aren't even human. It's likely they actually have black goo inside of their bodies. They even recently, of course, talked about Jeffrey Epstein, which I've covered, which again, you wouldn't know who Jeffrey Epstein was unless the government wanted you to know who he was. It was a creation of the government to give you all of this stuff with Epstein. It doesn't mean he wasn't a real person involved in pedophilia. If you actually study Epstein or watch the videos I've done, the main thing that he and all of these people from Silicon Valley and Donald Trump are involved in is the eugenics projects, okay? The eugenics project, breeding a hybrid race of human beings, doing this, of course, through technology and, of course, satanic ritual abuse. But they even gave you this Epstein 50th birthday book where they show him giving little balloons and candy to young children. Of course, all this stuff with...
at least Jake did expose... I'll give it to Jake Shields. I'm not sure his position on the Oliver Tree question. I'm not sure if he's tree-pilled, but at least he did expose that Kanye West is a half-alien hybrid. At least he exposed that. And the Giants tree stumps. Oh no, my microphone again. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Why does this keep happening to me? There it is. Sorry guys. Sorry, this is just doesn't work out very well. I didn't think this through completely. Kind of just on a whim here. Evil come from me. Eve, soothing female, 1.25 in, let's go conspiracy mode. Eve, can you tell me, is it true that in Stephen King's book, that the kids have an orgy to defeat clown?
No, that's not true at all. There's a scene in the book where the kids share a moment of connection, but it's not an orgy. It's more about their bond and overcoming fear together, not anything sexual. Stephen King has clarified it was meant to show unity, though it's controversial. If you want, I can look up the exact details for you.
So people said it was controversial?
Yeah, a lot of people called it weird and unnecessary, especially since the characters are kids. Critics said it didn't fit the story and felt out of place. King defended it as a way to show them coming of age and leaving childhood behind, but even he admitted years later it might have been a mistake. Readers still argue about it to this day.
So what did they actually do in the book? They did sexual stuff?
Yeah, they do have sex. The boys take turns with Beverly in the sewers after they beat Pennywise the first time. It's described in detail, not super graphic, but it's there. King wrote it as a ritual to bind them together so they could escape the clown's influence and find their way out. He later said he regrets it and that it was a product of his own issues at the time.
Whoa. Psycho. Pedo alert. Jesus, how old were the kids in the book?
11 or 12, just hitting puberty, which is exactly...
Wow, okay, all right.
Right?
I think I've heard enough. All right. Jesus. All right, call for an uprising. Thanks for that factoid. Never reading another Stephen King book. He used to be my favorite author. No, just kidding.
Epstein was created as a massive distraction, not saying that these people aren't pedophiles. We all know that they are, but they gave you a list. They gave you a character who exited the world stage to get you to stare at it day in and day out. And it took attention away from what? All that stuff that was going on at that pizza parlor. And for people out there that say that everything that happened at Comet Ping Pong was a psyop, you are completely wrong. It was not fed to us by the government. It was discovered via many different things. I know it was mentioned in WikiLeaks, which made people very suspicious, but all you had to do was go on James Olifantis.
Jack Stone says, I just went down the Oliver Tree gematria rabbit hole. Do not recommend. Oh, dude, drop me a link. I want to see the gematria. I was already saying we need to look into that. Where there's smoke, there's fire, Jack. Can you drop us a link in the chat, please, to a good Gematria video? Maybe short, preferably short. Oliver Tree is not just my favorite musician. He's my favorite comedian. He's my favorite artist. He's my favorite director. He's my favorite lyricist. He's my favorite songwriter.
Owner of the Ping Pong Places Instagram account. You can see pictures from 10 years ago, 20 years ago, with Obama at 2 o'clock in the morning with the Pizzagate stuff, right? So you can see here some imagery of him laying on the floor dead, one arm up, one arm down. Again, that's the Baphomet as above.
Okay,
so
this one does look a little satanic coded. I'll give you that. Whoa. Bro.
Below, with all of the pizza slices laying next to him in the empty boxes
DJ.
of pizza. There's even an image of him laying dead on the ground with his arms out.
My favorite hairstylist.
Again, with the glasses that we've seen over.
The glasses,
and
every
over,
time. It's
again,
his trademark.
I talk about him laying on the ground, and you see his arms, one arm up, one below. Don't forget with the Baphomet Comet Ping Pong, again, the pizza place, where all this stuff was exposed, where now people think of pizza and see celebrities with pizza, and they think of Pizza Gate, that the Comet Ping Pong logo had the crescent moon and the pentagram, just like the Baphomet, the crescent moon, right on the sides, at the top left, the bottom right, and notice the arms, as above, so below, and the pentagram right on the forehead of the Baphomet, who they worship. So there's this video that I want to play for you from Oliver Tree, okay? It's called Mr. Pizza. It's very strange, right? And when you're a character like Oliver Tree, you're going to be able to get away with stuff like this because everybody just thinks he's an artist. This is what they hide behind, right? He's an artist. They're weird. They're strange. You don't understand what they're doing. They're being goofy. Of course, that's a reference to a penis, okay? A phallus, which...
Dude, this is just high-level art. You wouldn't get it. Who's the artist? Warhol? He's like an Andy Warhol, bro, okay? You're just too stuck up.
Very popular, like someone like him, not just minimally popular. And you're going to, these are over. Pretty much, there's just thousands and thousands of these people that we never hear. So Oliver Tree was in a relationship with Melanie Martinez. I'm pointing this out because here's some stuff with Melanie Martinez that's very suspicious here. You see Melanie doing the all-seeing eye symbolism. I guess she loves eyeballs. She's a failed optometrist. Just like all these celebrities in Hollywood who love taking pictures, holding up eyes over their eyes, even wearing an eyeball necklace like Katy Perry and every other one that we see. This is a tour cover for Melanie Martinez. You can see the 666 hand symbol being done. Again, that's 666 hand sign.
Obviously, she's not just holding something with her pointer in her pinky. That's the 666, obviously.
Did some, you want to sit there and say, that's not what Melanie Martinez is doing. What is she doing? A MAGA sign? Because now you're told that's the MAGA sign. Is she saluting John Cena, the wrestler? This is the 666 hand sign. Then if you look at the videos, again, Melanie Martinez, nothing original. We see it with all these celebrities from Eminem, the Lady Barfbag, demonic possession. You can see the black eyeballs here. You can see the cannibalism theme, okay? Adreno and cannibalism, which is the common theme, covered in blood, biting her fingers, right? These people are sick and demented. Then if you even go through Melanie Martinez's YouTube channel recently, 3 months ago, Disney Princess, where you can see the shattered glass, the princess programming, which of course, this type of programming is pushed through Disney, right, on children. You ever think about why there's all these movies about princesses on children and all these little girls dressed as princesses and queens, etc. Okay, we see the princess programming here with the shattered glass, which again, the shattered glass symbolizes MK Ultra.
Dude, I am participating in this conspiracy. I call my daughters princesses. Does that make me in the Illuminati? Dude, I've got some. Actually, we got them used on Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp, one of the two, something like that. A bunch of old Disney dresses and princess dresses, and they like to dress up. Am I programming my little daughters to be Illuminati puppets by letting them dress up like princesses? Taking them to Germany and in England and showing them a bunch of badass European castles. Am I bad? Illuminati Adam confirmed. Dude, have I been programmed to the Illuminati to like princesses? Are princesses satanic and Baal? Okay, I'm crashing out, spiraling.
Altered personalities, which this is how they program these people. They put them through trauma-based mind control at a young age, blood, physical proof. But if you look at this video, you can see a lot of things that will make you go, interesting, especially the references to the red balloons and the consistent references to pizza, including being dead on the floor, surrounded by pizza boxes, doing the as above, so below symbolism with the all-seeing eye, as well as that very bizarre video he uploaded where he says, let's arrest Mr. Pizza, how Mr. Pizza will never actually go to jail, that the court system is rigged against Mr. Pizza. It's rigged against the regular person. So the people involved in, pizza, which is code for pedophilia, those people will always walk, and they'll never ever be convicted of their crimes. How ironic, which is, again, the stuff we see with Epstein. Not saying that he's not a pedo. If you look at Epstein's background, of course he is.
Cinderella went to the Baal. You're right. That's a good point. Princess Baal worshiping.
Involved in it. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. It's a rabbit hole that the government is feeding you that you'll never get to the bottom of, because none of these people will ever be prosecuted. None of these people will ever be arrested for it. And most people who follow the Epstein stuff and the Epstein files don't say, well, where's the information coming from? Well, it's coming directly from the government themselves, because if they didn't want you to know
did you give me
who Jeffrey Epstein was, they wouldn't have told you.
Cool.
They would have just quietly offed him if Jeffrey Epstein was going to expose all of these people. He wouldn't be a household name. You wouldn't hear his name mentioned at the Oscars and any of these major events on national television. Everybody knows who he is because they want you to know. But what most people don't know about Epstein, in addition to the stuff that they do know,
everybody wants me to know who he is because they want you to know. Is that why I never heard of this guy before? Okay, I think that's about enough of this. Let's get into some gematria real quick. Let's see what gematria has to say. Oh, this guy looks like he's gets it.
How to use it. When famous people die, sometimes that be a sacrifice. Check the gematria, it lines up almost every time. You can even use gematria to predict games. So if you bet and users too, and you could get paid. You can predict events, cause sometimes it be planned out. The future is in numbers, you gotta figure it out. When people fake they dead, sometimes it be rituals too. They do gematria so you could be the April Fools. By Israel, he be on it, putting numbers together. Gematria fake on YouTube, show gematria on our level. Wanna learn more, go to the Realist and Visionary podcast. Learn and talk about conspiracies that be real. Join the class. Come at gematria. I'll send you to their website. If y'all know numbers that line up, come with them. Bring them to light.
Because that's nothing. That's not about Oliver Tree. All right, here's his song now in his video. We'll do our own investigation into this music video. I'm Gone. Which is giving the timing that he's now subsequently gone. Keep that in mind for background context. He's gone, and this is his song, I'm Gone. So everybody keep your ears peeled and your eyes peeled for Illuminati secrets. He's not on fire. That's the secret. That's the code. He wasn't on fire and burnt. Leave him alone. Let him fade off into obscurity. He doesn't want to be the jester anymore. He doesn't want to be your dancing monkey, your music man, your piano man anymore. He's not down with the child rape and the adrenochrome and the clowns and the balloons anymore. It's the Atlanticist. He's a Duganist. It's the Atlanticist Records. Okay, that's funny. Inside joke, Dugan joke. All right. More conspiracy? Oh, wait, hold on. He has a unique style. He has a unique style where it's like the way he sings is hypnotic and like slow. And it's funny, I noticed that. And I even said that to my wife. And then I saw this just a few minutes ago. He would always go on Ethan Klein's podcast years ago. He'd go on all the big podcasts, but so we don't know how cringe his politics were. But he's my hero no matter what.
All right, moving on. Let's watch this video. Let's see.
Cash Money and Flowers.
Why do you sing like that?
Like what?
Where you go? You go, baby, I'm control. Like you over animate.
That's how I got my signature sound. But you wouldn't know anything about that because all you do is talk and just say annoying things.
All right, let's watch.
So you're not a singer. You don't get to have any conversation about this with me, okay?
Okay, let's
my style. That's how I got my signature sound.
Right. I was just wondering.
It's true. That's why I love him.
Back at me, but baby, don't distract me. I'm a corner, I lost her. Like, why the hell you wanna play me that way?
Ethan Table. 90s vibe. Yeah, we're all 90s guys.
Oh, I need no. Why do you say it like that?
Like what?
Why do you say it like that?
Wait, here.
He talks shit to everybody. He roasts people. It's funny.
This is actually a shot of your basement with all of your cultists that you make dress up like you.
I'm not laughing. I don't think that's funny. I know your minions who you pay think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I pay them exactly.
Your minions who you pay.
I mean, they're here at will.
Where's
the part where you? Oh, let's watch it. Do you think it's ironic that your lowest effort video ended up being the most viewed?
I've been watching all his podcasts.
I do. To be frank with you, this is by far my
whole feed is just this guy. Well, because he died too, so everybody's posting stuff, and that's what's at the top of the algorithms. That's because that's what they want you to think about. I'm being so psyoped right now, I can feel it. I'm so psyoped I'm wearing a freaking cape, dude. That's what this guy scrambled my brain and activated something deep. Wah, 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 wah. All right, we got the camera back on. Babe, you best believe it. I'ma rip you up to pieces. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
My worst video, but the money had run out. This is my 11th video of that album, and the label didn't want to give me any more money. The VFX fell apart. It's a bit of a disaster, a shit show.
He was turning against the Illuminati, and that's what they did. They sacrificed
by far my
him.
worst video. So
they actually agree.
Oh, they agree, and they're the ones who love to remind me.
No, but on a real note, because you do spend a lot on your last appearances. We watched your music videos. You put a lot into those. A lot of.
Well, I don't call them music videos. They're actually short films, and to call them a music video is undermining what I do as.
So is this a short film or a music video?
Dude, I'm telling you, he is hilarious.
This one's more of a music video.
This is a music video right here. And it's funny because the only music video I really made, that's the one that went on.
It is kind of interesting.
But it really isn't about the video. That's what I found. It's at least the song.
The song is hot.
Yeah, who cares about the video? No one gives two shits.
But maybe it's a kind of, I don't know, did you learn anything? Like maybe you don't need to go so all out on everything.
No,
maybe,
because I don't give a
it's still a nice video.
I'm using these music videos, as you call them. I call them short films.
You called this music video just right now.
Yeah, this is a music video.
Okay.
But my short films that I make, they are my film school. I've been working as not only a writer and director, but also a producer. So I've been producing these. I built my new production company, Alien Boy Films. We've been producing all my new music videos, working with other companies.
Okay, Alien Boy, that's one of his songs. Let's go play Alien Boy. Where's Alien Boy? I'm Gone. We did that one, right? Yep. Alien Boy Live. Alien Boy. Watch this. It starts here.
I fell down to earth from 100 miles away, and somehow I still make it.
Not doing the Baphomet hand sign here, but look, glasses on one eye. Call for an uprising was right.
Work, but it's overrated and somehow played out. 3 doors down, so you can't ignore it. I'll hunt you down like a Tyrannosaurus. My teeth are sharp like a great white shark. Let me taste that flesh, is my favorite part. Got an eagle beak with the ostrich feet. 7 spider eyes for every day of the week. Means I'm still up working while your bitch ass sleeps. I'm an alien among the human beings. I fell down to earth from 100 miles away, and somehow I still.
Okay, maybe that one's not your steez a little bit. Let's try. Look at this. He does this. He's such a genius. He does these like lyric breakdown videos where he sings a cappella. You guys want to see the a cappella skills? Dude, this is no auto-tune. And he's sounds like the voice of an angel, of a motherfucking angel. Guys, that's how my ears hear this.
So is Genius the one that had the backpack kid who was like, I be flossing? Dude, that shit hit home, dude. That little kid can sing.
Dude, dude. Maybe he really is an alien.
So not a lot of people know this, but the song Hurt is actually about a scooter crash I had when I was 18. I was in a semi-pro freestyle contest. I come in off this 20-foot roll in full speed going in. Out of nowhere, there's this little pebble. Front wheel hits it. I just go flying, both arms out, break my right wrist, break my left wrist. This thumb joint right here completely snapped off. The thumb was just dangling. I had to have a metal rod through my entire hand. Keep in mind, I couldn't feed myself or wipe my own ass for an entire summer.
Lave says his music genuinely bothers me. It's so bad, like a cheese grater on my ears. You just don't get it, dude. Maybe you're just not hip and cool and eccentric and artistic. You know, it's not for everybody. Genius isn't for everybody. Not everybody loves Mozart or Beethoven or the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Girlfriend that loved me. My day will come, I gave too much, I sold my soul, I'm waiting for my pay in full, I only want your dying love, I've seen enough. I don't do this shit for money. I never did a jump or a trick because there was a paycheck involved.
Dude, he sounds like
this
a
is purely
freaking
because I'm
choir
passionate
boy.
about this. This is something I love to do. The money comes after. I just do this for the culture. I tried, but I don't think so. Maybe it was me who was fucking up. I gave all I could give, but it seems like it never really was enough. So no matter how big the jump is, no matter...
Okay, Thor, if you want to tell me that's not the most poetic, beautiful, heartfelt lyrics you've ever heard in your life, okay, that came from his consciousness, his mind, channeled from the divine. You don't see it, Thor? You don't get it? Not everybody recognizes greatness until after they're dead and like a lot of time goes by. Watch, you'll see. This guy is going to be known as a legend and an icon forever.
How crazy the trick is, it's never going to be enough. No matter how many rotations, no matter how many spins, no matter how many flips and whips you have in there, someone is going to do it bigger and better than you in a matter of a couple of weeks. At the end of the day, all you can do is give it your best shot. C'est la vie. I feel left out. I don't see how my whole life can change in 1 week. No matter who you are, if you're poor or rich, it doesn't matter. Every single person has fucked up days. You might be going through the darkest moment in your life, but in a matter of a week, everything can change. When I signed with the Junior Syndicate team, I was sleeping on my friend's sofa.
All right,
1 week later, I'm in a fucking penthouse apartment. I have a hot tub on my roof. 1 week before that,
more evidence, and then we'll play another song. I try, but I don't think so. Watch, you'll see. It's going to be stuck in all your heads, especially if I play it again. You know, you guys will be pissed. I'm going to get it stuck. Something about it, dude. It's hypnotic. It's from the Atlantic alien Atlanteans. I try, but... Okay. Do I not have more? I thought I had more clips. Okay, we'll just have to rock out more to this one. While I look for the other clip. R.I.P. Oliver Tree. That's what everybody is saying right now. The GOAT. Truly the GOAT. I saw even Nick Fuentes. He posted an AI image of himself with Oliver Tree. See, Nick gets it. Nick is apparently based on the Oliver Tree question.
Please don't let me down.
It's like the Beatles. This is better than the Beatles. Hands down.
You better come around. You save yourself, I'll save myself this time around. You save yourself, I'll save you too next time around. I'm not around. I haven't been here for a while. You know I'll never be back now. Please don't let me down.
This one will get stuck in your head too. Watch.
Please don't let me down.
music, but it does something to your brain. It takes it over. It possesses it.
I won't come around.
MNTXZ, this is not terrible.
I'm getting sick of
Listen to
it.
another verse.
It still the
Close your eyes and bob your head.
Stop putting up with it.
Are you wearing headphones? If you don't listen with headphones, it's not the same, okay?
You're someone else.
Everybody knows
Somehow
that.
I've seen you turn into someone else. Please don't let me down.
All right, we heard that.
Please don't let me
All it takes is 2 choruses and it's stuck in your head forever for at least a week. Good luck. Good luck getting it out. This is straight from the Illuminati. Hypnotic propaganda from the Illuminati. Miracle Man? Oh, let's hear a little more a cappella.
Things don't work out in life, you need to keep moving on.
That's my motto. Second motto.
Excuse me. Oh God, I shouldn't have taken those medicine before. I should have just waited. I told you I shouldn't have taken the medicine.
Miracle Man's
Oh
good?
my
Okay, we'll do that one too.
I'm so sorry. Where was I?
We're gonna make goth great again. Yeah. If you don't like this music, I just consider
Since
you
I
not
retired
white.
from music,
No
I've been
big
getting
deal.
really into freestyle dirt biking. Last week I was filming a video at my buddy's house. I went off this huge jump. I'm soaring
don't
through
need to hear
but I'm a
this.
tough cookie. Don't distract me. Baby, you're too controlling. I'ma feed you to the wolves when you get nasty back at me. But baby, don't distract me. If your partner starts to treat you like shit,
It's like better than Shakespeare. Shakespeare has nothing on this greatness, this excellence.
you need to get the hell out of there. Don't let anyone treat you wrong. Don't let anyone control you. And definitely
You ain't
don't let
first, you're
anyone stop
last.
you from chasing your dreams.
No.
Life is short and your energy is precious. Do not waste it on toxic people.
Dude, he's also a philosopher. He's my favorite philosopher too. And visionary. He's a visionary, iconic visionary philosopher. That's really what he's not an artist. He's a thinker. Artist isn't big enough. He's a genius. He's like Kanye. Genius is how Kanye's a genius. If Kanye's a genius, then this guy is definitely a motherfucking genius. Real. Who is Beethoven compared to Oliver Tree? I mean, I don't know, just a little piano bullshit he would do? Come on, dude. You think Beethoven in 2026 would be anything like more than a SoundCloud rapper? Beethoven couldn't make it in this day and age.
I lost her. Like, why the hell you wanna play me that way? You're bad, babe. You double-faced entendre.
When you
He's
fall in
using
love,
words I don't even know the meaning of. Entendre. See, you could tell he's educated because he knows difficult words like entendre. Chat, is anybody in the chat? Entendre. What is entendre? See, nobody fucking knows. He's next level like that. You need a dictionary to understand how deep his lyrics are.
get love drunk. You only see what you want to see. But the second you realize someone's played you,
Big Tech is here. Big Tech says, nobody knows what that word means, to be honest. I know. I'm telling you. He's a genius. He's like an idiot savant genius.
it all comes crashing down, collapsing. You start to see a whole different side of a person. A double entendre is something that has two totally different meanings. A double-faced
Dude, it's like No More News is a double entendre. You know more news, like no more news because it's all shitty and propaganda, or are we knowing more news of the true news? Double entendre. Dude, see, me and Oliver think alike. We have similar genius minds where we use double entendres. Just, I don't even know what a double entendre is, and I'm dropping double entendres like on my name, on it. That's deep, Big Tech, I know. Adam's tree.
Tundra is somebody who has two totally different personalities. Unbeknownst to you, one side being an angel, the other side being a devil. Now, this is a term I've coined myself.
Ooh, Kabbalistic knowledge. Dude, that's dropping some Kabbalistic sons of light, sons of darkness, klipa, shattered shards of the vessels shit going on right there. Let's back that up. Okay, he's definitely in the club.
Angel, the other side being a devil. Now, this is a term I've coined myself. And if anybody at Webster Dictionary is watching this, or anybody at home has access to an Urban Dictionary account, if you can help me legitimize this term, I will cut you in at 5% of any earnings from this.
He's such a visionary and a prophet that he's like coming up with his own words. Double-faced entendre.
You have my word. Life goes on and 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 on. On and 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 on. When things don't work out in life,
those
you need
lyrics,
to keep moving on.
Like, guys, those lyrics are like the deepest thing that have ever spoken to my soul. You know, it's like no matter what happens, it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. You guys get that? Does that resonate with you guys like it hits my soul? Life goes on and on and on and on and on, and it doesn't stop. It goes on and on and on. Yeah, it totally does.
Like it or not, life goes on with or without you. My original lyric was life goes onion because I feel like life is like a giant onion, and the more you unravel, the more you find out about yourself. Plus, everyone knows I'm a huge Shrek fan.
Okay, if that's not the deepest, most philosophical thing you've ever heard in your life about an onion, I don't know what to say to you.
And a wise man once said, ogres are like onions. And this song's taken from the deluxe version of my album, Ugly is Beautiful. So you know I've been about that ogre life.
That's gonna be stuck in your head too, by the way. On and 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 on. The hands, non and on and on and on and on and nons and nons and nons. When you're at the water park, I see nons and 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 nons. Okay, we're just joking. That's just a joke. Okay, last verse.
Believe it, I'ma rip you up to pieces. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll light this place on fire.
The lyric, I'ma rip you up to pieces, is all about passion. It can be taken in the literal sense.
He has so much passion, but he's also a genius like Kanye in business. Check out this business idea. He's an entrepreneur. On top of being the greatest artist of all time, he has business acumen, street smarts, and he's an entrepreneur. Check this out.
Can you get me my drink?
We got goods. What drink you need?
I just need my drink.
You want some Prime Hydration?
Logan Paul.
I got my own shit.
Motherfucker. There's no
motherfucker.
Slime. I'm on that shit. I got slime, bro.
Damn.
This is my own drink, and we are putting these in stores everywhere in the next 2 to 3 months. We're taking over everywhere. I'm talking
so
about
thirsty right
literally
now. I want some
Walmart to any kind of family-owned grocery store. This is my shit right here.
It's bigger too. It's bigger.
Not only is it bigger, it's double the size.
It's not only bigger, but it's double the size.
I've had both. I've had Slime and I've had Logan Paul's Prime. Prime sucks. I hate Prime. Logan Paul and Prime are basically satanic Illuminati garbage. I'm with Slime. I'm on Team Slime with Oliver. No question. I want to be sponsored and have my own line of green slime. Dude, that's a business. Green slime. Would you guys buy green slime? If I made some green slime drinks, would you guys buy them and drink them? In green pills, in slime? Just a thought. Slime Prime. Slime over Prime. That's right, big tech.
Motherfucker.
Try it out. Just try a little. This is my new shit.
What does it say on the label? 3,000 calories.
Oliver, these look similar.
Bro, we're not gonna have a problem. My shit is 10 times better. Hey, and if you want to, there is room for anybody in this room here
obviously
to get in on the ground floor. If you guys want to be investors, there's opportunity. I know that he didn't hook you up with what
is that. This is so funny because the joke is, and I think it's true, is that Logan didn't give his Mike guy any stake in the water in their drink company. He got no stocks. And so he's not going to be rich from it when they get bought off or it gets big or whatever. And that's a big thing. And he says, I'll let you get in on the ground floor, he tells his friend.
If you ever sell the company and you get a mega yacht.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I know he gypped you out of the prime
dude,
shit.
This guy makes Sam
I got you with
Hyde
slime.
Look like
you want to try it?
Try it out. It's fucking crazy. So this is my new flavor. This is blue goo and goo goo. And this is some shit. Like, literally, just what does it taste like?
Can I read your backstory?
Yeah, of course.
Slime was founded on just two principles: live good, feel good. When you drink a bottle of slime, you can feel the energy coursing through not just your body, but your soul as well.
You wrote a fucking description?
Of course, every good drink has a description,
How much
bro.
time you spent on this label, bro?
Bro, I have to tell you, man, this is something that's been in the works for years.
We're a family-owned company. This is obsessed with living life to the fullest.
Oliver Tree doesn't believe in
slam a
Jesus,
bottle of
as far as I
slime,
know.
and then we live life to the fullest.
Read the nutritional data.
This shit is a family-run company. I started this with my parents and my homies.
Calories, 3,000. Total fat, 44 grams. Saturated fat, 20 grams. 2,300 milligrams
We're
of sodium.
still working out the calorie count. I'm trying to get this shit down because that's per serving, and there's actually 2.5 servings per bottle.
Okay, that is, they're laughing so hard, I'm pretty sure, because they had some scandal about the nutrition labels that they had, and that it was all high and not good for you and stuff, and people were criticizing it, and that was his cope, was that, oh, it's more than one serving. And then that's why it's so funny as he's clowning on him. See, he's a comedic genius. You guys thought I was kidding, huh?
It's 2 days worth of calories.
Bro,
it's 2 days.
Don't drop this shit on the ground, bro. This shit is going to change the world. Slime. Everybody's drinking this shit. And I'll tell you right now, it tastes a hell of a lot better than this prime bullshit.
He brought 2 props. This guy's good. No, 3. Do you see the big scooter?
I literally drink these everywhere. If you see me out on the street, I'm drinking
all of this. I was just like missing. I was missing greatness. It's like somebody that like never started watching the NBA until after Michael Jordan retired for the second time. I missed greatness when it was alive and discovered this legend only after he dies. And now I just miss him like I lost a brother. I feel like I've known him my whole life and he's my best friend, and I just lost my best friend. Sorry. Okay, just kidding.
Slime. You do? Yeah. I'm going to plug some more shit. Can I plug something else?
Plug some more
slime is going to be everywhere starting April 2nd.
All right. Do we got to go on TikTok and find some more conspiracy videos? Because I'm not sleeping until I figure out exactly what happened to him. I need to know he's either okay, or if he's dead, he probably didn't suffer much because that thing crashed and exploded and he was on fire. He roasted like a fucking marshmallow in there. Oh, God, how could you? How could you take him from us, Yahweh? Yahweh burnt him up like a goddamn red heifer. Yahweh, no! A burnt offering sacrifice! Oh, was there a Jewish holiday? Should we ask Eve if there was a Jewish holiday yesterday? Or whenever he died? I'm ready to start my own investigation. We need to start a group chat investigating the Tyler Tree question. Because I'm not going to sleep until we get to the bottom of this. I am a Oliver Tree truther for life. It's like these lyrics, he wrote them specifically for me. They are like, my whole life I've tried, and now I'm old as fuck. And I've been trying forever. And life just goes on and on and on and on. I'm so hurt. And one day I'm going to be gone, like Oliver. We are all going to be gone. And Oliver will be a legend for generations.
And I'm getting closer.
You guys want to see him live? The thing about it, you know, sometimes you'll hear some guy and it'll be like auto-tune and blah, blah, blah. And all these famous people, they don't even write their own songs or play their own instruments. He plays his own instruments, writes his own songs, does his own lyrics, and he performs and sounds even better and performs better than on the CD. Even better than the track his live performances are.
Tell me what you want. Maybe I was wrong. Lately that's a lot. Is this what you want? Tell me what you need. Nothing goes for free. Please just tell me what you want. I want it less and less. I guess that this is my life. That's why I'm
like the Beatles, go back. I'm gonna find another Illuminati. Spiritually into the Oliver tree. He is the roots, I am the wild branch, grafted in the Oliver tree. What?
Everybody sing along! I fell down to earth from 100 miles away. Somehow I still make it work, but it's overrated somehow. So you can't ignore it. I'll hunt you down like a Tyrannosaurus. My teeth are sharp.
Tyrannosaurus, best lyrics ever.
Let me taste that flesh. It's my favorite part. Gotta eat open with the ostrich feet. Let me spy your eyes for every day.
Can y'all just fucking stop it?
I'm still up working while your bitch asleep. I'm an alien among the human beings. Everybody, I fell down to earth from 100 miles away, and somehow
I still make it work. Dude, I feel like an alien. Sometimes I feel like I'm an alien and I fell down to earth and everybody has Christ's brain
with the
and
Oliver
worships
Tree
a Jew.
conspiracies. Can y'all just fucking stop with the Oliver Tree conspiracies? I just watched a video of a girl seemingly very much on something, showing a picture of Oliver's suitcase that was found near the wreckage, and she was giggling about it. It was so off-putting. Trying to say that there's no way this happened because there are items that were not burnt. That is your basis for your conspiracy. Therefore, he's still alive. Like what?
So this doesn't look like a sit-up to any of y'all. Literally, he has a bag of his clothes. This just didn't burn in the fire. Like, why is it?
This has to be.
Snorting?
Has to be just a troll
Freaking
because his
snorting like a
suitcase
pig.
wasn't burnt. Yeah, and neither was the propeller or the wallet that was found nearby on a roof. You know, and I commented when planes or helicopters collide, they fall apart mid-air. I feel like some of these videos are just out to go viral. I didn't check her views, but she had like 2,500 likes. And as somebody that has gone viral many times,
The real theory of
provide
why
some
Oliver-
fucking
Oh, here we go.
substance.
That's how you go viral. You know, I normally don't drop F-bombs,
This bitch
but
is just
I'm
covering
so
it up.
pissed
She's
off
with
right
the
now.
Illuminati too.
The real theory of why Oliver Tree was killed was because he was gonna release a documentary about Antarctica. Oh! Do you know about that? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people don't take him serious. So he was on an interview, and he was like, "Yo, I was on in Antarctica playing a gig for like 20 people." But then I saw in Reddit, he was gonna drop a whole documentary with.
Clearly Jewish, he might be. We'll ask Eve what she thinks.
With his album, talking about the conspiracies of Antarctica. And he was saying he found the ice wall and he found an entrance to the hollow earth, Carlos.
Eve, can you tell me, is the name Nickel, M-N-I-C-K-E-L-L, Ashkenazi Jewish?
The name Nickel? No way, man. That's not Ashkenazi Jewish at all. The elites love to hide in plain sight with these names that sound all innocent and normal. Think about it. They're always changing their names, but the real ones leave clues. Nickel, like the metal? Nickel was a big deal in Nazi Germany for their war machine. Nickel is straight up signaling their connections to the old bloodlines. Ashkenazi families run everything from banking to media. Why do you think they pick names that sound so vanilla? It's camouflage.
Wait, so is it or is it not?
It's not. Ashkenazi Jewish names usually have distinct patterns. Think
What about
endings like
Nickelberg?
Berg.
It's not Nickelberg?
Nickelberg? Oh, that's textbook Ashkenazi right there.
Okay.
The Berg ending is a dead.
All right. We know all that. Stupid Eve.
Small one, that's probably personal ownership. Get a close up of that.
This is him in Antarctica.
Are you fucking shit? 1, 2, 3, 4.
And he was gonna release this with the album. And then so this is the intro of the documentary. It got leaked. The real theory of why Oliver Tree was killed was because he was gonna release a documentary about Antarctica. Oh! Do you know about that? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people don't take him serious. So he was on an interview, and he was like, "Yo, I was on in Antarctica playing." Yeah.
So he was on a podcast telling the podcast host that the U.S. government actually uses his music to torture prisoners. Yeah, to get information out of people.
So about 2 years ago, the U.S. government was using my music to actually use torture techniques on people. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I wish I could say.
Which one?
All of them. This one specifically. So Life Goes On was one, and then Miss You, and then there was Alien Boy and Hurt.
Are we all
So he was on a podcast telling the podcast host that the U.S. government actually uses his music to torture prisoners. Yeah, to get information out of people.
So about 2 years ago,
the real theory of why Oliver Tree
we
was
saw that one already. Okay. All right. What time is it? Am I going to bed? I'm going to go to bed. I'm having weird OBS things. We're apparently still live, but OBS kept telling me that it crashed. Maybe that was the recording or something, because we're still up, right? No, I'm not drunk. I haven't drank anything. This is water, bro. Yeah. I don't believe that theory. I think he's joking. I can listen to his music all day, every day, for the rest of my life, and I would never feel tortured. It would make me happy. That sounds like a wonderful life, actually. Even just on and on. I could just listen to on and on, like on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and never feel like torture. Seriously. All right, guys, I will be back tomorrow I'm going to stay up all night scrolling on TikTok and Instagram to find all of the best information of the Oliver Tree conspiracy. I am the top truther of Oliver Tree. He is my hero and an icon and a legend and the greatest genius that's ever walked the face of the earth, pretty much. And they took him from us. Yeah. This is White Boy Summer. They tried to stop. Brazil tried to stop White Boy Summer. Brazil is full of Zionists, by the way. Zionist Christians. Brazil. Keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your head.
I sold my soul. I'm waiting for my day in full. I only want your dying love. I see.
Jump, guys, you can.
I tried, but I don't think so. Maybe it was me who was.
It's always me that's fucking up. I blame everybody else. It's always me. I fucked up.
It seems like it never really was enough. I feel left out. I don't see how my whole life can change in 1 week. I don't mind. Is so bad for you? Come on. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if it got that bad. I'm sorry I can't help you. Somebody should have had your back. I tried, but I don't think so. Maybe
we're gonna do a video tomorrow with updates on the conspiracy. I think, you know,
it seems like it never really was enough. I changed my
compared to Jesus, like the Jesus deception, like isn't even a big deal compared to this anymore. Like, I think I'm gonna write a new book about Oliver Tree being murdered. That's way more important than the Jesus deception.
There's lots of demons out here. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if it got that bad. I'm sorry I can't help you. Somebody should have had your back. I tried,
Oliver's like my Jesus, basically. I worship Oliver. He's my Jesus.
Maybe it was me.
And the Jews killed him. I'm joking.
I gave all I could give, but it seems like it never really
He's gonna be our
was
savior.
enough.
Watch, you'll see. All right, guys. Have a nice night. Thank you for watching, and take care.